Hello everyone, I hope you and your family have had a good break. My name's Karen Hetherington and I'm one of the two Year 7 coordinators this year. Shortly you'll be picking up your Booklist items if you have not already done so, which is really exciting. Many of the folders and equipment that we have here today are to be used in Year 7 and they can be used beyond. So please remember to look after them and make sure everything is labelled. Let's get started. All your subjects are colour-coded to help you with your organisation. A couple of handy items to have when we're going through organising your books are a labeller and some permanent markers. Let's get started. On your book list, you'll have a couple of general items. One will be this magazine holder. The second one will be the college diary, which you'll be given on your first day of school. We'll begin with design and technology. You'll need a black plastic display folder. A good idea is to put your name down the spine and the name of the subject, because in your locker you'll place that in here. For drama, you'll have an orange display folder. So once again, remember to label it with drama and make sure your name's on it, and that gets placed in this magazine holder. For music, you'll need a 48-page workbook plus a navy display folder. Once again, put music down the spine of the folder. This 48-page workbook will go into one of the plastic pockets. You're also required to bring a couple of grey lead pencils to music. For textiles, a handy pouch which you'll use to store all your bits and pieces in. Moving on to English, you'll have a blue zipper folder. To set that up, you'll have one packet of 10 plastic pockets and they go at the back. You then, for English, have two 96-page workbooks. Can you please make sure you put your name and the subject on these workbooks? You'll also have an English Essentials Workbook 1, which will be able to just sit in this folder. You would have purchased a dictionary. Often with the dictionaries, we actually store those in your classroom. So it'd be really good if you could label your dictionary on the spine with your name and even write it inside. This dictionary will last you up to Year 12. Finally, you'll be studying the novel Runt. We won't be doing that until later in the year, so your English teacher will talk to you about that in your English class. Moving on to maths. For maths, you have a red zipper folder. You will have purchased a pack of A4 plastic pockets. You would also have purchased 4 A4 grid books, so there's one for each term for maths. A Mathomat that will actually go into the rings of your folder, and finally a calculator. Make sure, once again, that you put your name on your folder. We're now moving on to our pink folder, which you'll use for science and health. You'll put a packet of plastic pockets at the back. You'll have a 64-page binder book. You will also have the science textbook, Good Science, Victorian Curriculum, Year 7. That will also fit in this folder. Finally, for health, a 64-page binder book. We're now moving on to our green folder, which is used for humanities and religion. We have plastic display pockets, which will go in the back. For humanities, you'll have two 64-page binder books. You'll then have another 64-page binder book, which you'll use for RE. So that can be placed in there also. Finally, you have your Oxford Humanities 7 textbook. Make sure you put your name on this, please. Your humanities teacher will organise for you to leave that in your classroom. So that can all basically fit in your green folder and you're all set to go for humanities and RE. Our final folder to organise is the purple folder, which will be used for LOTE. So you'll use that for both French and Japanese. You will have purchased a 96-page binder book, which will be used for both French and Japanese, and that can be put in the folder. You'll also have a Japanese language activity book that can go in the folder, and a French workbook, which will also go in the folder. And then you're all set up for LOTE. Now that we've finished organising all your books, you're ready to go. Remember to bring your padlock with you on your first day of school so that you can put it on your locker when... No, I'll do that again. Okay. Now that we've finished organising all your books, you're ready to go. Remember to bring your padlock to school on your first day so you can secure your locker. Just one more thing, remember to label all your uniform items. A permanent marker is really handy to make sure your name's on your hats, your rugby tops, jumpers, etc. Because remember, there's 260 Year 7 students this year wearing the same uniform. Good luck with setting up your books. If you're unsure about anything, don't worry, you can ask your subject teacher when you get here. Enjoy the remainder of your holidays, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday the 31st of January in the Emmanuel Centre wearing your summer uniform.